Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I finally created that black smoky eye that I was talking about wanting to do with the Iluvsarahii and Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. This black matte glittery shade in here was calling my name. You guys said that you wanted to see it as well, so I finally did it for you guys. I want to tell you before I start with this that this takes some time. It took me 27 minutes just to blend the eyeshadow. So applying it, blending it, applying it, just going back and forth. So not something that's going to take 5-10 minutes. I know the video is going to be short, but in reality, this takes some time, some practice, and a lot of patience. If you're not comfortable with doing this, but you really want to achieve it, just practice at night. That's how I started, was practicing at night before I go to bed, before I wash my face. That way I could see how it looked on me, what I wanted to tweak. I could perfect my techniques and then go into it during the day. I wouldn't suggest trying this out for the first time right before a special event or anything like that. I also would suggest doing your makeup for your face afterwards, because I even had stuff to catch my fallout from the black shadow, and somehow or another when I swept it away, it got on my forehead. How does that happen? I had little specks, and I was going in and buffing my makeup afterwards, and I saw like these little dots. I was like, what is that? It was black shadow. So do yourself a favor and do your face makeup after the eye look. But if you want to see how I created this, just keep watching. I started off with Nars via Veneto. I put this on the inner and lower waterline and then just a little bit on top. I did this because I need for there to not be any kind of gaps whenever I go with the black, and I just find it's easier to do this first rather than trying to do it later. Zoeva 227, I'm taking that peach shade and I'm going to go straight into the crease and work it upwards as my transition shade. I'm making sure to get all the way to the inner corner as well as the outer corner, because it's going to have to be really blown out and rounded. With a MAC 221, I'm going to go ahead and take that same shade right along the lower lash line. I'm again going to bring it all the way to the inner corner. Once I get that shade laid down, I like to just take this brush, kind of circle around, make sure everything is connecting. Same 221 and the terracotta shade. I'm going to start deepening up the crease. And slowly start working it upward. And then again, I'm going to take that shade right up against the lower lash line. No additional product on that 227 from Zoeva. I'm just going right around the edges to make sure they're blended. I anticipate a little bit of fallout from the black shade I'm about to use, so I'm going to put some powder down to catch it. Now I'm going to go with the clean 221 and the black shade. I'm going to apply this into the crease first because I want to get the blend before I put down glitter glue. Traditionally, I would use a black gel liner for a base, but because this shade contains glitter, I want those glitters to pop on the lid, so I'm going to use glitter glue from Too Faced. I'm just blending this very softly, very slowly into the crease. No additional product on the other 221 with that terracotta shade. I'm just going to go right around the edges and make sure I can soften them and blend them out. And then again, back in with that 227, just blending some more. I'm going to go in with that black shade on a Delium 763 and very slowly work on applying this straight up against the lower lash line, but I'm also going to stay in one spot at a time and kind of blend out the edges with this brush. So I'm going in, tapping it, and then working it out just softly. Going back in with that 221 and just a tiny bit of the terracotta and blending out the edges. Now I'm going to go in with a Too Faced Glitter Glue on a MAC 242. I'm starting at the base of the lashes and then tapping it up to the crease and the inner corner, making sure I don't leave any spots. And then with a separate 242, I'm going to go in and add the black shimmer. Just small little tapping motions. With a MAC 228, I'm going to apply the green shade to the inner corner. And the very first shade to the brow arch, and then I'm going to go add on my lashes. Alright you guys, all I did to finish off the look was add on a pair of Kiss Ritzy lashes. I put on mascara on the lower lash line, and then I did have to touch up the waterline, the black liner just a little bit, but that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!